Welcome to this ACCA 10 talk on acing your interviews. I'm Sarah Pratt and I've helped hundreds of people find and secure new jobs that they love. I'm a coach with a background in talent and leadership development with Europe's top business schools and across numerous professional services firms in the UK, Europe and the Middle East. Today, I'm going to share a set of tips and tools to help you prepare for your next interview with confidence and style. So let's get started. My first tip is to leverage your network, your colleagues, your mates from uni or your accounting courses, your next door neighbour even, anyone who's linked to that next step that you wish to take, so that you can have short informational interviews or coffee chats with them. Why? Well, not only does it help you craft your interview answers even more specifically, it builds on the desk-based research that you've done on Google or Glassdoor or the company career pages and so on. You'll learn more about what you want and, importantly, what you don't want from your new role and employer. You build additional confidence by telling and sharing your stories, your examples, your experiences, and your career hopes with new people. In these conversations, you glean insider information on working culture, leadership style, strategic plans, any challenges, even how tasty the canteen food is. You're choosing the company as much as they're choosing you. You can't start to prepare too early. Proactively creating your best examples against the typical competencies of the target role is essential, so that when the invite to interview arrives, you'll only need to add a few new pieces and tidy up the existing stories that you have, because by then you'll know them inside out. If you're not sure how to do this, Google the STAR interview method. It stands for situation, task, action, and result. Third, test out and practice your examples with others. It simply isn't enough to write them down. Practice with your peers, your mentors, your ACCA contacts, anyone that will listen. Additional professional support may be available from your university's alumni career services. By varying who you practice with, you ensure a broad range of feedback and responses. At the end of each session, ask the other person what they recall, what they liked, and if they have any improvements. So that with each practice, you take a step forward from being a good candidate to being an extraordinary candidate. Next, get clear on how the interview will be held and the type of interview to expect. Does this employer use competency or strength-based questions, technical or stress questions, or even case study ones? Is it one person you'll face or a whole panel? Some firms now use video platforms and ask the candidate to record strictly timed answers. And I don't think virtual interviewing is likely to go away anytime soon, with many workplaces having COVID precautions still in place. So practice delivering to camera, over Zoom or similar platforms, and in person when you can safely do so. Finally, some tips to amp up your on-screen impact and presence. We know you need to bring energy to interviews. That's even more true if you're physically not in front of the interviewers. So start by wearing something bright above and below the camera. Wear an outfit that makes you feel energized, positive, confident, professional. Anything that you'll fidget with should be avoided, or anything that can make a distracting noise like coins in your pocket or a jangly necklace. Then get ready early in your outfit and take at least 10 minutes walking around in a "I've got this" kind of swagger. Your empowered physical movement tricks your brain's chemistry into producing the best hormone mix for you to perform well. And practice some deep breathing in the final minutes before you dial in. Not only do they calm you down, the extra oxygen primes the brain and the voice ready for action. Last tip, pop a post-it note behind your camera that says "Smile." It will keep you focused on the lens and not looking around the screen checking yourself out. It helps you feel good and relax, but it triggers the mirror neuron response in your interviewers. You make them feel good when they smile at you, releasing endorphins, the happy hormone of belonging. And feeling like you belong with them when you want to join their team has got to be a good thing, right? After your interview, I'd suggest you do 2 more things. Firstly, take time to pause and reflect on how you did. It's easy to beat yourself up with a list of shoulds, like, I should have said this, I should have got there faster, I should have... There's only so much value in that. It's backwards looking. That interview's done. The more interesting questions to ask yourself is, what did I do well? And what do I want to do differently next time? The second thing I suggest is to follow up with everyone between 24 and 48 hours later, but not immediately. There's keen and motivated, and there's weird and slightly desperate. Your follow-up should be to the interviewers directly and to the person who arranged it, most likely a central recruiter or HR person. You may need to use LinkedIn invites to your interviewers if you don't have their emails. Thank them for their time, for sharing their experiences working with Company X, and how you left feeling even more motivated to join. For the recruiter, thank them for organising the interview. Share how much you enjoyed meeting your interviewers and learning more about the company from them, and that you look forward to hearing back shortly and very much hope to make it to the next round. So you get a positive response. Well, that's brilliant. Well done. Congratulations. You've aced it. But maybe you don't. So if things don't work out this time, try to move past the disappointment and see this as an opportunity to seek feedback on what you could have done to better demonstrate your suitability and fit. This will give you new insights so that next time you're better prepared. Thank you for watching. I hope you've got some new ideas to ace your next interview. I wish you the very, very best of luck, and I'll keep my fingers crossed for you.